today's goal, you need to be able to evaluate an absolute value and an opposite. So I'm hoping as you write this down, your brain is thinking about what those two vocabulary words mean. It's Miss Ripple's class. Okay. So an absolute value, a number's blank from blank. Mason, you know what it is?
Distance from zero.
Ooh, nice work. A number's distance from zero. Now, I live 6 blocks away from the school. Would I ever say I live -6 blocks away? Would I ever say I'm going to walk -5 miles? No, that's a long way to walk. We do not measure distance with negatives, okay? So an absolute value is always going to be a positive number because we're talking about distance. Do you remember these vertical bars right here? That looks familiar. Okay, so if I want to evaluate the absolute value of 3, here is 3, here is 0. What's our distance from 0? 3. So the absolute value of 3 is 3. Okay. But if I say, what's the absolute value of -4? Here's -4. How far are we from 0?
4.
We are 4 away. So the absolute value of -4 is 4. Yes, you've done this before. Okay. So here are some questions that I need you to be able to answer. What's the absolute value of 5? Small potatoes, right? What about the absolute value of -2?
2.
What about the absolute value of 17?
17.
Okay, how about you fill in the rest? D, E, F. I think it's going to start raining here soon. All right, Jackson, absolute value of 0.
0.
Yep. Amaya, absolute value of -23. 23. Everybody, absolute value of 300.
300.
With enthusiasm, I hear. Okay. Now, let's talk about the vocabulary word opposite. Ronell, can you give me 2 numbers that are opposites of each other?
Opposites, -26.
-2 and 2 are opposites of each other. What's true about both of these numbers? Jackson.
They're both 2. Or they both have a 2 in it.
Okay.
The absolute value of both of them is 2.
Okay, so let's put those 2 together. So the absolute value for both of them is 2, which means they both have the same distance from 0. Okay, we have the same distance from 0. Opposites. 2 and -2. 10 and -10. 100 and negative 100. Okay, so now we're gonna slide over to page 3. An absolute value is blank positive. Jackson and Mason both know it. Anybody else? Avery. Always. An absolute value is always positive. It's the distance from 0. Okay? Jackson, opposites have the? Okay. The absolute value of 2 is 2. The absolute value of negative 2 is 2. All right, Mason, I'll let you have this one. The opposite of a negative number is always? Yes. What's wrong?
I'll just compliment Mason.
Huh?
I'll just tell Mason he's so smart.
Oh, I appreciate the kindness. Jackson, I am just impressed in your hair's ability to just like stand straight up.
I don't know how that.
Yeah, it's impressive. Yeah, it just like grows up. Yeah. It's just, it's a unique ability. Okay. This is what I want you to do. You and your elbow partner. I'm going to give you 37 seconds to answer example 2 only. Together. I don't know. I'm just being silly.
I think it took less than 37 seconds.
What was that?
She asked us. No.
Elena, what's the absolute value of 6? That's your name, right? Oh no, I'm sorry. Ariana. What's the absolute value of 6? Okay. Danny, opposite of 7. Yeah, you got it. I knew you had the right answer. I saw it. Okay. Delaney, opposite of negative 12. 12. Kaden, absolute value of negative 13.
13.
Got it. Okay. Now, some of you may have looked ahead and got a little nervous with all these negative signs. Okay, so let's make sure we understand the difference between when the negative is inside our absolute value versus the outside. Okay, so let's answer this. What's the absolute value of negative 7? Okay, we knew that. Now, look at this. Is the negative inside or outside for B? It's outside. So let's think about first, what is the absolute value of 8? 8. But this negative is still there. See how that works? Okay. So in letter C, what is the absolute value of negative 6? So, okay, so this becomes 6, but we still have the negative. So this is negative 6. Okay. Answer D, E, F for me. And when you think you have them right, check with your elbow partner, see if you have the same answers. Nope.
Is it tornado weather?
It's not tornado weather. I was just hoping it had cooled off a little bit and I was going to get a little breeze.
Is it cold? But it hasn't.
It's very humid. It's very warm.
Is it like sticky?
Yes. And you can see like the
It looks cold out though.
Warm and cold for tornado weather, but it's not. It's just warm outside. Who knows? Okay.
If a tornado wipes out half of the school, do you have to come to school anymore?
I'm not gonna answer that question. Evelyn, what's your answer for D? -12. Lily, what's your answer for E? Good. Ayla, what's your answer for F? Did you have a question?
No, I was just.
Oh,
I got you.
thank you, Ayla. Okay.